What's that? I'm here. This your boy Mark Show, Mr. 504. First episode on Visionary TV. Mark the Show, Mr. 504, Visionary TV. Chilling with a special guest today, my boy Tony Tumac. What's up?
Yeah, what up, bro?
How you feeling, man?
Feeling good, man. What's going on?
Man, living it, bro. Living the life you living.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, bro. So look here. You know what I'm saying? What inspired you, to become a rapper? Like what kind of music, like just besides playing football or basketbal, doing other things people do, what inspired you to become a rapper?
Well, when I initially started, it was in the 10th grade. I had a friend of mine, a guy I played football with, because I played football, through Pee Wee League and then high school and all that. The guy I played football with, he came to me with a CD. He's like, man, check out this little CD. But he didn't walk with me, what you think? So I check it out and I started listening to it. It's all right little songs. I'm like, man, what is this? Who is this? He said, man, that's me. I said, nah, bro, you fucking with me? I was like, nah, that's me. That's the man. I get on the song. Like, you rap? I can try though. So I went home and I wrote my first verse, bro. And I scribbled on that bitch, man. I tried to do my thing and it came out hard. It was horrible, man. Everybody, it was horrible. But that's okay though, man, because I enjoyed writing. And that was something that stuck with me, really, was just writing. And that's what really popped me off. For the first 2 years of music, all I did was write. I didn't record anything. I wasn't looking to do no studio shit. I was just writing. Well, then I linked up with a guy named Antonio, a friend of mine, and his people wanted to sign me. Total Conflict Records. They out of Gardner Lane out there in Baton Rouge. I still fuck with them. That's still my people. I love y'all, man. I'm looking out for y'all. They hit me up, want to sign me. I said, all right, let's do this. So I was with them for about a year or two, and we really didn't get a whole bunch done. There really was no album released and nothing like that, but I learned a lot about studio, how to record, things like stacking and dubs and ad-lib, that kind of shit that you're not just going to learn by yourself, something that you need to really have that hands-on experience on. So it was a good experience to me. But after about 2 years, we all split, one did our own thing. But then I linked back up with the dude who I initially talked to doing music, the guy who had that CD, my boy Malcolm, and then we started doing the group thing. Me, him, and 2 other people, my boy Lil, my boy Lil Swain, and we were the Boot Boy Mafia, the Boot Boys. And we started getting a little local fan base, especially in the Ascension Parish area, because that's where most of those guys are from. And from there, a lot of people started wanting to do this solo thing. Everybody kind of wanted to branch out and do solo thing. And it's really hard for a group to stay together when everybody wants to be in the spotlight. Everybody wants to do the solo thing. But, we still stayed together. We still support each other, but we kind of branched off, did our own thing. Well, from there, I didn't have anybody looking to give me studio time, hand me beats, hey, bro, I fuck with you. I had to do it on my own. So I invested in studio equipment. I invested in a microphone, stands, some software, I jacked Fruity Loops offline, you know what I'm saying, man? Shit, it was hard. But bro, it took me a while, but I started working on making beats and doing that, man, just really developing my craft and learning about the inner workings of what I do in the studio. And it was cool, man. It was fun. I really enjoyed it. And a lot of people started gravitating to me towards that because of what I could do in the studio. And that helped me build, I guess, my basis for becoming the artist that I am now. So probably a few years down the line, I had this guy, Joseph Montgomery, came to me and said, hey man, me and my cousin, man, we doing this thing, Padlock Entertainment. We really like you to be involved with it. So, we stopped and we looked at doing it and we started working together. The problem was not a lot of direction. We all wanted the same thing, but we didn't know how to go about getting it. We were a record label with no way to record, really, no kind of beats. We didn't have any producer. So, everything was done, we just didn't have a way to really produce something that was industry quality. So, it kind of got backburned. I ended up signing with a label, 1012 Records. It didn't really work out. That whole thing lasted about 4 months. And then Joe came back around. He's like, hey man, so I really want to get you back in the studio, but I really feel like you're too talented to be doing shit in these cheap ass studios. We need to get you somewhere professional. Start working with Pro Tools and in a real booth and stop doing shit in your spare bedroom. And that was my thing. It's like, I don't want to do cheap music anymore. If I'm going to do music, I want to do something that's going to that people are gonna pay attention to, not something that people are gonna throw in the fucking trash because it sounds horrible. So him and I teamed up and we became partners and started doing our thing, and we started working on an EP. Initially it was gonna be an album, and then, you know, as we started working on the album, we realized how long it would take to do this album. So we released an EP as soon as samples on iTunes, SoundCloud, Reverb Nation, the whole nine. And it's been doing okay for us. We've been really pushing that, promoting that. And then we just dropped the video. It's on YouTube. Johnny Domino Productions did that one for Ain't No Love, you know, produced by Q Red. It's a nice track, good video. You know, so really we just been trying to keep it moving, man. Trying to always have something new for our audience. So, I mean, it's a constant grind, man. It's a struggle.
For the people, you know, I know there got people that know you, you know what I'm saying, but for the people who don't know Tony Tumac, like, you know, give everybody, you know, where you from, you know, where you grew up there, you know, brothers, sisters, everything, you know.
I'm from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. You know, I pretty much spent at least over half my life just in this city. I've also lived in Zachary, Ethel, fucking Slaughter, Central. I lived in Hammond for 3 months. Man, I've been all over the place in the fucking state. But Baton Rouge is my home. It's where I'm from. It's where I cultivate and it's where I'm putting my footwork. So Baton Rouge, Louisiana, man, 100%. That's me.
Where do you see Tony Tumac, and how do you feel about the rap game right now? How do you see yourself in the rap game?
The funny thing is, I really don't see myself in parallel with the rap game. I honestly don't listen to a lot of rap. I listen to it, but I have my select artists that I like. See, I like a lot of different stuff, but I'm kind of selective about what I listen to. I listen to country, classic rock, a lot more shit from the 70s, and that kind of stuff. Like, I like that kind of stuff. As far as the rap game today, man, it's just, it's lopsided. It's backwards, man. You know, back in the day, bro, you didn't hear, you know, bands, you know, like Styx and the Eagles doing the kind of things that we do in rap. And what people don't realize is rap is the new rock and roll. You know, back in the day, rockers were talking about doing cocaine and partying and getting fucked up, doing all kind of shit, but they also had deeper messages in their music that made people think on a deeper scale. And people took to that. They were constantly quoting about the shirts, the shows. It was a lifestyle. And rap is the new rock and roll. The difference is the mind of the artist. You know, rockers didn't treat it the way that rappers treat it now. Back then, you know, you didn't have the Eagles beefing with Styx, Styx beefing with Pink Floyd beefing with Led Zeppelin beefing with Kansas. You didn't have none of that shit. You know, they all took together and they understood, man, we just trying to have a good time, make some good music. And if we can get these people included in this and we can really make something together. So that's what they did. Whereas rappers nowadays, it's just really selfish. And it's sad because I hate that it's that way. But a lot of people are like, man, if it ain't about me, I ain't fucking with it. And you can't be that way. Because everybody can't be the front runner. You gotta have the manager. You gotta have the promoter. You gotta have the booking agent. You gotta have the producer, the engineer. You gotta have all that. But nobody wants to be in the shade. Everybody wants to be in the light. And you can't be like that. You know, and that's really what I guess upsets me about rap a lot nowadays. It's just seeing the overall attitude on how people handle things. I like to work together. If it wasn't for my team, I wouldn't be nothing. If it wasn't for Joe, my dog Mark, if it wasn't for Wade, all of my people, Emily, everybody who does anything for me, if it wasn't for those guys, I wouldn't be nothing. Because I wouldn't even want to keep moving. Because I would almost want to give up. Like, man, don't nobody believe in me, so what the fuck am I keeping going for? But people don't act like that nowadays. Man. People just, if it ain't all up in me, I ain't fucking with it. So really, my thing is rap needs to make a turn. Rap needs to change. You know, rap has gotten to the point where they're more about the singles, you know, and they're more about the one hits and the club songs. You can't be like that. You have to have an album. You have to have a body of work that speaks for you as an artist. You have to be able to go out and present a whole album like, yeah, I got this one club song that makes you want to shake your ass, but I got all these other songs that you can put in and you can smoke to. You can get mad and you really want to punch the fuck out somebody. This song incites that in you. You got this song that you can go ride to. You got this other song you can want to fuck your old lady to. You gotta have that kind of body of work. Artists these days not doing that. They putting out 15 songs of freaking club singles. That's killing the industry. We gotta have some substance, man. We gotta invite our listeners to think outside of that normal little box of popping bottles and fucking bitches. So that's where I stand on. That's just me.
So, to ask you a question, how you feel when you coming over artists? How you feel the support is, man? Like from the fans, everybody, like to get y'all to get support, and for these people to support you, man, believe in y'all. You know what I'm saying? To get your, Louisiana up on the map. How can this how you feel about that? How we need to come together. Just everybody just check out the music. You know what I'm saying? Don't just you gotta be a big rapper to be like, oh, I'm gonna listen to this and that, but just don't know that you got something to say. And how you feel about the support in Louisiana and Baton Rouge?
My support in Baton Rouge. I get more love out of my city and out of my state than I do anywhere in my city. I don't know what it is about Baton Rouge that we gravitate to like one or two artists, and if you're not one of those two artists, then fuck you. And that's how they get, and it's really a weird frame of mind. And I don't want to put down on my city because I love my city, I support my city, and I want nothing more than for my city to rise up out of the ashes that we've created for ourselves. And that's the worst part, bro, is that really the mindset is get over on the next guy, and the sooner we get out of that mindset, the better off we're gonna be. People have to stop thinking along the lines of, I'm trying to get my money now, and start thinking of, I'm trying to look out for my future later. Because you may make $100 fucking over homeboy today, but that dude could have made you $1,000 in a week from today, but you missed out on that. So you look at it as, I made $100 today. I look at it as, you missed out on $900 tomorrow. The sooner people start thinking along those lines of, we can work together, we can come up together, that's when things are going to start clicking in Baton Rouge. And that again, this is just my opinion.
So, all the people out there who want to get in touch with Tony Tumac, how can they do that?
Well, you can find me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Reverb Nation, SoundCloud, YouTube. Just Google me, Tony Tumac, Bing, Yahoo, MSN. It don't matter what you like to do, man. I'm everywhere. At Tony Tumac Music. You can send me an email, TonyTumacMusic@gmail.com. I got an EP on iTunes. You can find it there. I got a video on YouTube. I got all my songs on YouTube. And I say iTunes, man, but it's everywhere. It's Google Play. It's on Spotify. So if you got Spotify, get off your ass. It's everywhere, man. And that's the biggest thing, man, is I want to make sure that all of my listeners, no matter what you like to listen to or how you like to go get your music, it's there. You can't tell me you couldn't find it.
So
I'm saying.
So is anybody out there you want to get a shout out to?
And fuck everybody. No. If I had to shout out anybody, man, I'm definitely going to shout out my dog Mark and my boy. I got to shout out my dog Joe. Man, that dude's been the heartbeat of this entire project, bro. He's absolutely been at one point was my entire support system, man. So much love to that dude. Shout out to Emily for always being on scene with me, man, taking pictures and being my photographer when I need her. Shout out to Wade for being one of my support system. That's one of my best friends, always looking out for me, giving me guidance when I need it, that kind of thing. And really, man, shout out to my parents.
Yeah.
Because whereas sometimes they ask me them stupid fucking questions like, and you gonna give up this rap shit? They support me and they don't beat me down about it. They're not constantly in my face like, oh, we're ashamed of that. Don't do that. They actually somewhat support it. And more than anything, which I should have said first and foremost, is God the Almighty. Because without Him, I wouldn't have nothing.
Right.
Nothing. I'd be nothing.
Right.
That's me.
So look here, for everybody out there, can we get a little quick freestyle from Tony Tumac so they can see, what they're missing? Huh?
I can give you a little something. I swear to God, I tried so hard, but it seemed like every move I make, I'm stumbling through sludge. Got too many family members up in the prison, so I've been itching to shoot birds at the judge. How do you survive? How do you collide with these hating motherfuckers that be all in the vicinity? I see it in their face, they be waiting for a taste of what the world would be like if these hoes was to finish me. I take it out on the industry, lyrically, I am a giant and you were not friending me. So how in the hell can you feel me? You act like my family, but think like an enemy. Every time you hit me on the phone, be coming at me like, what is going on? Bro, were you at home? I tell them, hell nah, I'm rolling with my homies, but really I'm rolling alone. I don't really need no friends, cause then they gon' make it to be the ones that come and seize your ends. Sitting and thinking at the beginning, wheels spinning in momentum, I got someone dirty be so cleansed. I don't really know. If I told you I'd be guessing, I pray on it every day when I go meditate in silence. Think about the bill collectors, ills and stresses, who will protect you when I come for you with violence. Living with the tyrants, looking for bells above, found on the face of my friends that I put no one else above. So how in the fuck do I cope when I sit all alone, cause I found no one else to love? Dealing with the grudge and the hate, no love, steady clutching the fate. If you're going through something horrible, call you an audible, nothing awful can get you while taking blunts to the face, and you heard it from me. And that's Tony Tumac.
Yeah, you hear me? That's my boy, Tony Tumac. You did that, man. I respect that, you know what I'm saying? This your boy, Mark the Show, Visionary TV, man. Y'all tune in for more episodes, you know what I'm saying? My homie, Tony Tumac, for coming through. Appreciate you, man. Thank you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Visionary TV. This your boy, Mark the Show, Mr. 504, you know what I'm saying? Visionary TV, man. Y'all better wake up. Tony Tumac, baby.
You already know, man. And I'm telling you, if you ain't seen the video, it's on YouTube. Check out Tony Tumac, Ain't No Love, shot by Johnny Domino and Cool Shotcha, you know. And if you ain't heard the EP, it's pretty much everywhere.
Much love to the homie Tumac, homie
Damn, homie Tony Tumac.